Yo guys, what's going on? My name's Bear the Foot Bear, whatever you want to call me, I don't mind really. But in today's video, as you can probably tell by the title, I wanted to talk about my Borderlands 2 bucket list or Borderlands bucket list because I think I might go into Borderlands 1 as well, maybe even pre-sequel. Some people might be wondering what is a bucket list. Well, a Borderlands 2 bucket list is basically a bunch of a compilation more like of things that I want to do and accomplish in Borderlands 2. Like for example, like all legendaries dropped or all uniques dropped and stuff like that. And I know quite a few other content creators for Borderlands have done this. This type of thing isn't something that really like because someone else has already done it. It doesn't really affect other people doing it because everyone can have their own take on it. Like even though people's bucket list will involve a lot of the same things, everyone can have their own take on it and their own way with it. So that's what I'm choosing to do because this is something that I've planned for a while. Like before I started my channel, I knew when I started this would be something that I wanted to get into quickly because Borderlands 2 for me, because I've played it for so long since it first came out, I've kind of got to the point where if I go on it, it's not as fun anymore just to go on and kill bosses. So I think something like this would add enjoyment and more wanting to play the game. This is something where I'd create reviews of how it's going. Like after a few weeks of doing a review, I'd make a video saying like, oh, what I've got to drop, what I'm starting to get dropped, what I've been working on. Just updates more like rather than reviews. If you watched my last video as well yesterday, you remember that I said about how other people doing it. Now, one person in particular I was talking about, I've played Borderlands 2 with for a long time now, and he's also doing it. And I'll probably link his video in the description so you can see his as well. Being as I play a lot with him, he will probably be in a lot of the drops I get or videos that I make about that because we've just played Borderlands 2 for so long. Like I say, he's doing one as well, so we could do like working on stuff at the same time or involving each other. I don't know what could happen with it. And a big thing that I wanted to do with this is get into streaming. Now I've already done a few streams back. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I have done some streams and it was really fun. Like I enjoyed it. And since like I said, since before I started this, I've new stream was something that I wanted to do as well. So I really want to get into that because I know there's a lot of people that primarily stream or primarily create YouTube content, but I kind of want to do both. Like I know it'd be hard, but that's where I'll get into like a schedule and start organising my time more, and that'll just make it easier. And obviously, I want to put the work in, so I'm going to push myself to do it. But as for what's on the bucket list, there's the main stuff like all legendaries, all uniques. I want to try and get a pearl from every boss, obviously excluding bosses that are like sort of used class as mini bosses, because some bosses are pretty much like a world drop from a mob or just a random enemy. They're the main stuff, but like for example with uniques, because some of them are quite easy to get, like the sandhook you get from like the fifth mission in the Captain Scarlet DLC, instead of just that ticking off the list, I'm gonna try and get like every prefix of that. So with the sandhook, you can get flying, stopping, the normal one, and I think the other one's called Ionic or Ion, something like that. But that will just sort of add more challenge to it. So that is something I want to do. But then there's also just little things like, well, I say little, but this is actually like I've seen people get this to drop, and I've seen people how long it's took them to drop. But when it actually happens, the time and effort is so worth it, and that's the 94% sham, which is the perfect sham. Like the bunker is who drops the sham, if you didn't know, and he is the stingiest boss. Like he never drops anything, especially for me. Like I never really used to farm back in the day, but when I got Gib Editor and stuff, and I got Zero build, I started farming him more just because Zero's one of the best characters for him, and he just doesn't drop anything. I don't understand it, but that is something that I'd work towards. There's also, and this is the big one as well, because I've farmed this I think on stream and off stream, and I've put a long time into getting this, but I haven't got to drop yet, and that's the Cobra. But the thing with the Cobra is I actually enjoy running through that mob area. Like I actually enjoy running through there and just killing the enemies. It's actually fun rather than just going to kill certain bosses all the time, which, well, like I said, is something that I don't find as enjoyable anymore. But speaking of that, that's also something that I might talk about in a new video coming up, so look out for that. I feel like this would add a lot more playability to Borderlands and a lot more stuff to Borderlands. Obviously, that's not the full list. It's just kind of an idea so far of what like the main things I get on it. But I'd obviously add more stuff in the future. I don't see myself taking anything off the list. But if there was something that maybe I get wrong or something that is really just too much, I might take it. Like I said, I still don't think I'd take it off, but we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, that's mainly what I just wanted to say. I just wanted to tell you guys what a bucket list was, basically what's on my bucket list and what I'm going to be doing. Because like I say, I've planned to do it for a long time, and this is something that I think I'm really going to enjoy doing as well. So it's just going to motivate me more. But if there's anything that you guys think I should add to the list, or you guys think that I should do, like challenges maybe, like a big one is one life, which I've I tried to do like one time and fell in like this ice pit at like level 8, and I was just like, nope, no, I couldn't get out of the water and I died, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. But it is something that I would consider doing, probably on stream or something. So, but yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see added to the list, or anything you'd like to see on Borderlands done, or just in general, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, guys, catch you next time.
I've seen better. Ah, ooh.
Here, you deserve a chance at better armaments.
I like it. I want it.